Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend, and thank you for being here today. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then if you will, you can join me in First Thessalonians chapter 5, beginning in verse number 12. Paul says there, "We ask you, brothers, to respect those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love because of their work. Be at peace among yourselves." Again, as I've said before in coming through this book, I think Paul's entire ministry, his life, was always being directed, being flavored, if you will, by his belief that Christ was going to return. And in light of that, Paul says, I believe here that because we believe Christ is going to return, then it should, he's saying it should change our life. He says, what's happened to me should happen to you if you believe in the return of Christ, then you should respect those that labor among you. You should respect those that are over you in the Lord. You should esteem them very highly because of their work. You should be at peace among yourself. And so the fact that Christ is coming back, he says, should affect how our behavior, our actions towards the leaders in the church, towards the whole church family. And I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here, more in later on into this passage, or how you behave towards God, how you just behave in general. In everywhere you go, that it should impact the life that we live if we genuinely believe that Christ is going to return. And he begins by saying, towards your church leaders, those who labor, those who work among you, those who serve God among you. And there's really two lessons here, I think. The word labor there means to, again, work to exhaustion. So he's saying that the leaders should be workers, but then he says that we should respect those leaders for that work, for the labor that they do, for the sacrifices that they make. And that they should be respected for that. They should be treated well for that, taken care of because of the labor that they're doing for the Lord, but because of the labor they're doing for the Lord, and the fact that we are all going to stand before Jesus Christ, and then that final statement, and be at peace among yourselves. It's an interesting thing to put to me at the end of that statement about respecting your leaders. But then he says that all of us together, the leaders and the workers, all of us, the church body, should be committed to Christ, should be serving Him together, that we should be at peace, that we should all be pulling on the same end of the rope, that we should all be, rowing the boat in the same direction. We should all have a hand on the oar, whatever analogy. We should respect our leaders among us, but all of us should be laboring together for the same purpose. And that is the glory of God, the kingdom of God, the expansion of the kingdom of God, that believers would be built up and that lost would be brought to a saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. Friends, what a great reminder to us today, a challenge to the leaders in the church, a challenge to the membership of the church, that we all work together for the kingdom, for the glory of God. And we remember that ultimately He is our commander. You think about it. Have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.